Over the years, I've seen different fans of mine get tattoos or lyrics from my artwork put on their body. So I thought it'd be fun if we did a segment on my tattoos. Let's do it. All right, so at this moment in time, I only have 3 tattoos. First tattoo was 116, it's on my back. When I turned 24, 25, I had just got signed to Reach Records. 116, the movement, had been a big influence in my life, so I decided to start with the 116 tat. Some people think this is like a rite of passage, like you have to be tattooed to be down, and you do. Ha 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 ha! So what it means is Romans 1:16. It's a verse in the Bible that says, I'm unashamed of the gospel, for it's the power of God for salvation for anyone who believes. And that's been kind of a mantra for me and my people. Now here's how it happened. I didn't do my research, let's just put it like that. So I go to this tattoo shop and the guy who owns it, I'm like, yo, he's gotta be good. He's the owner of the tattoo shop, right? And I also thought to myself, this is a stencil. Like the image already exists. So you don't even have to be good to make this thing. So I go upstairs and I'm like, yo, you're the owner, I want you to tattoo me. He's like, cool. And I started Googling online, like, what should I do for my first tattoo? Should I drink alcohol? Should I do something to make me loose? And somebody wrote, yo, you should have food in your stomach so that, you know, you don't pass out, or it was something like that. So I go, yo, hang on, before I get this tattoo, let me run across the street and just get a slice of pizza. So I go across the street and I get a slice. And when I get back, the dude who's supposed to tattoo me is tattooing somebody else. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, nah, my man's gonna take care of me. And I looked at him and I was like, but again, what I'm thinking to myself is, you know what? You can't mess up this tattoo. You're not drawing nothing. You just gotta follow the outline, right? I sit down in the chair and he starts making the outline and he starts tattooing me. Now, mind you, I can't see nothing because it's behind me. When we get done, he pulls up the mirror and he shows me, hey, yo, my man really messed up the tattoo, fam. It's a S that's supposed to have a big swoop at the bottom like this. Yo, my S goes like this, straight across. I'm like, I cannot believe it. Yo, I was depressed for like a week. I had the bandages on there and people was like, yo, let me see your first tattoo. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Anyways, because it's on my back, it doesn't get a lot of shine, so people don't really see it like that. Most people see it, they be like, nah, it's fine, but I know it's off.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Hey, listen, when this video is done, make sure you go and you check out my latest project, Happy Thoughts, which is out now on all streaming platforms. The reason why I named this last project Happy Thoughts was because Neverland 2 is on the way. Peter Pan was one of my favorite movies ever growing up. Happy Thoughts were the thing that Peter had to find to learn how to fly. And so we're leaving little breadcrumbs on our way to Neverland 2. So make sure you pick that project up, listen to it now, you're gonna love it. Did I tell people to like and subscribe? People already know that, right? My second tattoo is Yotta the Turtle from Dr. Seuss on my right leg. They always say children's books, but I'm like, yo, do you like good writing that rhymes with cool pictures? I'm like, is that for children or is it just me? Because I like these too. Anyways, Dr. Seuss, this book about Yotta the Turtle. Yotta is this turtle who wants to be the highest, biggest, tallest turtle of them all. He wants to rule, he wants to reign, he wants to have nothing above him or higher than him. He gathers all these turtles and he stands on their back and he uses them to get higher and higher and higher, and ultimately it leads to his demise. And I thought that that was an incredible story to remind me to stay humble, never to use people to try to get to the top, and that pride comes before the fall. There was this one image from the book of all the turtles stacked up and him at the top, and I was like, yo, that would be perfect to put on a forearm or the back or on my leg, so I got it on my leg. And that one actually came out pretty good, so shout out to my man Tattoo Bob up in Syracuse, New York. My third tattoo is the I love you sign in American traditional on my right forearm. When people see it, they're like, what are you, Hail Satan? What is this? Now, I think this is like the rock and roll joint, but with the thumb out, it's actually the sign language for I love you. I got this tattoo right after my mom passed, and I got it for basically my family. Growing up with a deaf sister, this was our universal sign to say, I love you. Anytime we would leave the house, anytime we were saying goodbye, it was always, we'd throw this up. It was done by Mark Cross out in Brooklyn. I did my research this time. I really liked the tattoo work that I seen him do. This style of tattoo is called American Traditional. I've always gravitated towards the simplicity and boldness of American Traditional, so I think everything going forward will be in that style. Those are my tattoos, and I'm always blown away when I see tattoos of my art or things that my art has inspired on other people. So big shout out to all you guys. Tell me in the comments what you think my next tattoo should be, and I might get it. If it's creative enough, I might go get it. So leave something. All right.